Yep. So for most of you watching this, you probably already know me, Brandon Esch, window cleaning business owner based here in Southern California. It's kind of my story, how we started, how we grew, how we became, what it is today, Upshine, doing over $50,000 per month. And we are right around 500,000 in revenue since we started up a little bit over a year and a half ago. Yeah, I started out when I was 16 years old working at Del Taco. Average kid. I was 16, 17 years old working this job, making $15.50 per hour. Sometimes my checks were as low as $100 to $200 for working for 2 weeks. So spent a little bit over a year working at Del Taco, and towards the end of my Del Taco career path in 2023 November, I decided to pick up a power washer from my uncle. He gave it for free. Started out doing some side jobs for family members and neighbors for dirt cheap, like $50 for a driveway cleaning, just to get my foot in the door and learn what I was doing. Spent hours and hours on YouTube researching how to do the job so I didn't jack up people's properties, of course. Did that for quite a long time. I did that for about 10 months, just not really taking it too serious. Did some TikTok shop affiliate. Was just dipping my feet in the entrepreneurship world, dipping my toes in the water. And from there, before it was just me, myself, doing the power washing jobs on the side throughout the summertime of 2024. And then I had seen someone on social media that I had known for years through skateboarding and through school, Tyler, a mutual friend of mine at the time. Just had seen him posting on Snapchat and Instagram doing some window cleaning jobs. And I was strictly doing power washing at the time. We decided to meet up one day in August 2024. We met up and started knocking doors. We're going to decide to, whatever jobs we get, window cleaning and power washing, we'll teach each other how to do them and split the profits for a few days. It was supposed to be just like a part-time, teach each other how to, do something. I would learn window cleaning and be able to implement that into my business. He'd be able to learn power washing and be able to implement that into his business. It wasn't like a set out plan, like, hey, we're going to start working together and be partners and run this window cleaning business up or run this exterior cleaning business up. It was more so just like an equal exchange. We were rubbing each other's backs. And then, after the first day, we sold like 700 in revenue, 3 or 4 window cleaning jobs, banged them all out. I realized really quickly how much more lucrative that was going to be than power washing alone. Them together is great. That's bread and butter right there. Up until this point of my life, I had never found anybody else. I'd asked multiple of my really close friends for years if they had wanted to start up the business with me, like start up the power washing company and let's run it up. Let's do this shit. And no one really wanted to get on board. They said oh yeah, let's do it. And then no one was actually putting the work in. I finally had met someone who was willing to actually put in the work, who had been already putting in the work. And it was just right then from there, we clicked. It was like, that's my forever brother now. Just genuinely someone who helps you, who you make money together with. There's just such an equal exchange of value. That's the thing with friendships. It's especially when you're going into the entrepreneurship world and business world, a lot of your old friends, they won't agree with what you're doing, and you're at the end of the day gonna have to drop them. I had to do it with so many of my friends, and it's not like oh, I'm coming up, I'm dropping all my day one. It's not like that. It's just genuinely you need to be around people who have the same values and same goals as you, and who want to become better if you want to do the same. And that's why ever since I went out that day with Tyler, we've been business partners and we've been best friends. That's genuinely the reason why. From that day, we just decided, we just kept going out. We didn't decide. It was just we kept going out every single day after that, working together, doing these window cleaning jobs. And that's how the vision grew. Our first month, we did 8,000 in revenue. Second month, 12, 16. And then we just kept going up, and the vision just grew throughout that time. I realized how far we could really, really take this. Never had that type of motivation or even thoughts about doing. I thought I was just gonna be able to maybe make $8,000 to $10,000 a max after doing power washing for a couple years. Maybe that was just gonna be my side hustle. I really had no plans until I met Tyler and we got together. became business partners and just really started running it up from literally ground zero. And yeah, we just kept growing from there. So that was August 2024 to December 2024. We hired a mentor who taught us a lot. Everything that we knew when we, first got to our first 20, 30K months was from this guy, Austin H2O Bros. I'm sure you guys are familiar and have heard of him. From Austin, we learned that we needed to hire people. That was our number one thing. We were doing all the jobs ourselves up until January 2025. So just over a year ago, we were doing all the jobs ourselves, not really sure what to do. We were maxing out at $15,000 a month. We weren't able to go much higher than that. And then we started hiring technicians, started getting our first full-time technicians in place and trained January, February of 2025. And from there, we started growing. We just did the same thing. We rinsed and repeat. We were very easily able to hire 2 technicians and fill them ourselves. Then we started hiring sales reps, and from there it's grown. In June, so it took a while to get our foot in the door and keep hiring technicians and getting sales reps, being able to fill enough spots for our team. We ended up having 4 technicians throughout last summer, which we were doing $50,000 a month consistently, almost touching $60,000 a couple of months. And then that was an era of business that we weren't running things properly. We didn't have any sort of real values as a company or real expectations and quality expectations from our technicians. So a lot of jobs were going downhill. We kind of burnt some bridges with clients in certain neighborhoods just because of how low the quality was from our technicians, which was obviously a management and training issue that we didn't realize at the time. Not doing enough training with our technicians and, not taking care of them enough like how we should have. So we spent a lot of time about 6 months ago rebuilding our technician team and kind of reframing the way that we were going to run the business. We were going for really high one-time revenue, and now we are strictly focusing on reoccurring service plans. Obviously, we're still doing one-times, but that's our main goal with the business, to grow as big as we can with reoccurring revenue. And that's what we've been doing since about September last year. We've stacked up $100,000 in reoccurring revenue, or we're at like 93 right now, 94. So we're getting pretty close to $100,000 in reoccurring revenue. And we're still doing the same numbers that we were doing last summer, except we have perfect quality now. We have no callbacks. We have no issues with technicians. All of our technicians show up on time. They stay around. They are perfect with clients. We aren't just replacing technicians all the time. It does take a while to actually learn the systems and learn the processes to take care of a team. No matter what, it does take some time, especially when you don't have, like a dedicated blueprint in front of you. Like, hey, you need to be putting this KPI in place for your technicians. You need to be making sure they're doing this. If they do these things, you need to can them right away. You need to fire them. Like, there was nothing in place for us at the time to, really properly vet technicians, and then of course properly train them and apply the proper values for these technicians to shine in our company. And so now fast forward, once we've completely dialed our team in, now we have a sales team that is growing pretty big as well right now. Doing door-to-door sales, doing contract sales at the door. We are just stacking as much reoccurring revenue as possible, completely revamping from one times, because it was really just like a quick cash grab and we didn't really care about the quality. Now the quality has to be perfect for every single job. That's our standard. Turned 19 last year in November. And here we are, 19 years old, doing $50,000 to $60,000 per month with window cleaning. A lot of it's reoccurring. And right now, we are actively scaling to $70,000, $75,000 per month. It's the month of March right now. Should be able to do that this month, and moving forward, should be doing 6 figures a month this summer. We're on track to do over $600,000 this year, our second full year in business. And realistically, that's with zero growth. We're obviously on track to grow this year and may even hit closer to $800,000 to $1 million in revenue. Yeah, growing our door-to-door sales team. We have about 12 sales reps with us right now. We have in the process of 5 full-time technicians. And from there, we'll have 6 within the next 2 weeks. One of the biggest things that got us here, if I'm being 100% real, is just delusional confidence. That's the number one thing that I've always had since, honestly, my first sale on the doors. First couple sales on the doors, I just started to get this different type of confidence. Because and especially, it's delusional. It's like growing a window cleaning business to, $10 million a year. That's my goal. And we're on a good path. A couple years in, we're about to become a 7-figure business. So just really got to be delusional and confident with what you're doing. At the end of the day, you really can do anything that you set your mind to and focus everything on. For the most part, that is our story. We started this out from nothing and grew it up to what it is today, invested everything into the equipment that we needed, sacrificed it all. I don't go out and party. I'm not an average teenager to get to this point. Not just out fucking off all day like most people my age are, drinking all the time, partying all the time. That's not what I've done here. And that's gotten me to the point of where I am today and where we will be the next couple of years. Business is going to continue growing. We have 2 work trucks. We have 6 DI tank systems. We have 2 full power washing setups. My business partner has an upgraded turbo M340i that he bought at 17 years old or 16 years old. I just bought one of my dream cars. It's a great car, not like anything crazy, but it is an M550i. I bought that last year in July. I'm at 18 years old. Goal is to grow Upshine to $5 to $10 million and have an exit here within the next few years. Keep in mind that's going to be yearly revenue, $5 to $10 million. We want to aim for 75 to 80% of it to be all reoccurring. That's going to make the multiple a little bit higher on the sale. But yeah, it's been a long journey. Literally just a young kid packing up my mom's Mazda SUV with 2 DI tanks and a pressure washer and going out for the day with my business partner Ty, and just running it up. That's really how we got to this point. Now it's crazy to say that we have a team. We have a team of people that are surviving off of us. That are dependent on us to live. We have a 35-year-old technician with kids and a wife, and creating an opportunity for people has been huge. It's completely changed my life in every aspect, and I just can't really wait to see where it actually ends up going. Because it is just the beginning. Only been in this game for a year and a half, and we've scaled to this point. It's because we were going off of a proven system. We're doing what works, repeating that, building systems. That's going to be the number one most important thing to get to this point, is building the proper systems and having the right roadmap. Obviously, there isn't a roadmap that is guaranteed to work for everybody, but it's good to have someone in place, someone above you who you can ask questions and learn from. That's always going to be a huge step. And then of course, just going out there and doing it every day. This has been my life for the past year and a half, 2 years. And that's why we've gotten to this point. It's because it's every day. It's all the time. This is my life. And thank you guys for watching. I'm Brandon Esch, a 19-year-old window cleaning business owner out here in Southern California, on track to do close to $1 million in revenue, our second full year in business. And appreciate you guys watching. Drop a follow, subscribe. I post every day, all the time on Instagram. I will every now and then on YouTube as well. So subscribe for free sauce. And I appreciate you guys tuning in.